33. Tell me something good.
Everybody, you know, they tell me life don't come with no menu, so we gonna take it a day at a time.
Man, about time you got here, man. Light your cigar, do whatever you gotta do. Get comfortable so we can get this game going. Oh, shit, what do you need to come out? Man, just hold your man. That's all you gotta do. Play some defense.
Man, too late, man. Domino, game.
Good days, great nights. Good days, great nights. Ooh, oh, oh. Pick your favorite cigar. Some cognac.
Well. We back again. Thank you for coming out to the Good Days, Great Night podcast. Of course, I tell y'all all the time it's going to be a special. Before we get started, man, I got to introduce myself, make it a little bit better. I go by Cool Breeze. Sometimes they call me 33. Uncle Al. Lately, I've been your auntie's favorite podcast host. Your uncle's player partner. And Alicia and Erison's daddy. So, got a rule here with this whole Good Days, Great Nights thing. When it comes to this podcasting and or just whirling period, a lot of times people, they base you off of what they heard.
Yeah.
What they seen off social media, what you drive, how they seen you in the club, how they seen you on the stage or whatever. They don't really base you off of nothing besides the he say, the she say.
Yeah.
So we do this thing a little different here. So before I give them your name, we do this thing called Top 5 Vibes, Vibes Inside. So we do it in the sense of if me and you, my partners and your partners, we in a splinter and we getting ready to take a trip. You pick where we're going to take the road trip to. Where you want to go? You can pick a city. We're going to jump in the thing right now. We're going to get loose. Where we going?
Atlanta.
We're going to take Atlanta. Okay. Atlanta's a good thing. Yeah. So that's 12 hours.
Yeah.
So it's your turn to drive. When you jump in the drive, my crew don't know you.
Yeah.
You get 5 songs to explain who you are as a person at this moment.
Yeah.
Understand, like, don't think too high, don't think too low, because it changes every moment. So it's your turn with the Oxwire. 5 songs, and if you can, break them down a little bit. Why they mean what
songs,
to you.
dang.
Give me 5.
I give you artists.
I'm gonna work with you, though.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna work with you. It's designed to be this way for a reason.
All right, like Mo 3.
Mo 3, you got
Lil Baby.
Okay, hold on. So Mo 3, is there like, would you say more like the old stuff or like the new stuff? Like
A mixture of both. I like all his music for real. Like I like, just
that one you play every time you play Mo 3. What's your search when you search right
and
now?
So Broken Love, something like that. Yeah.
So And I is your first one.
Yeah.
The Lil Baby you said, right?
Yeah, Lil Baby.
What you play?
What's that track? The one where he was just going. I can't even think of it. Where he was talking about Black Lives Matter. I think it's called Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. Okay, got that one.
Yeah. I'm like a vibe person, so like a mood. My mood be like, I like listening to slow music.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
so like, what you got?
Yeah, man.
What you got?
Who I be listening to? Like Trey Songz, Circle.
Okay.
Man, I listen to a little
That's
bit.
3. You only got 2 more. You're almost there. It's almost my turn to get on the steering wheel.
I'm trying to think of a song that Rush get mad at me playing at the shop. Man, this I don't know. I like.
Give me a lady. Give me a lady. Something you listen to Saturday morning cleaning up at the house with Mom Dukes.
That's like Sam Bostic or something like that.
I'll take that.
Yeah, he's hard.
Sam Bostic.
Yeah, he hard.
So Verdiac. So I got you. So Sam Bostic.
I like a lot of laid back music.
Okay, so Sam Bostic, Lil Baby,
Mo 3.
Mo 3. What else did we have?
I thought like Roddy Ricch in there.
Roddy Ricch.
What's it called? Is it called Backseat?
Backseat.
I think it's called Backseat. Yeah.
Backseat, and then we had Trey Songz, Circle.
Yeah.
All right, so without further ado, if you don't mind, introduce yourself to the people, man.
I was so with y'all. This is your boy YGKC. You know what I mean? HBE.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the reason why, like I said, I asked him, bro, because with music, it kind of give you a lane of how to deal with people. If certain people like certain songs, you understand that if I deal with you in this kind of way, it's not gonna trigger you to be this kind of way. If I talk to you in this kind of manner, the tones of music make it go. So right now, if it was me driving, it's my turn. Yeah. I'm gonna play my homeboy Mo. Mm-hmm. He played ball in Atlanta. I'm gonna play Good Vibes. Yeah. It's just a song. Celebration of Good Vibes. I'll play probably Tupac. Picture Me Rolling. Yeah. That's just because of what it is, and in the sense of like when people kind of write you off. Mm-hmm. I would play Caught Up in the Rapture, Anita Baker. Mm-hmm. That's just on some groove, grown man type stuff. Count the Stars, just because I like Kansas City. I'm gonna rep the town there where I go, and that's two-stepping. Yeah, that's Carmichael. It's just a bop, and then lastly, I probably would play Anthony Hamilton, probably Grown Man. Yeah, just because of what he was on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's hard. So,
yeah, see, I would have said myself, but I didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Supposed to.
Yeah, like I would have said, Training Wheels, like because that song is so. It means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying?
Tell everybody that don't know. Tell them about the song.
Yeah.
How you did it, mixed, mastered, all the love, everything.
Yeah, shout out to Tito for making that beat. You know, Buddha 816 mixed it. Yeah. But yeah, Training Wheels is like a testimony of my life. Okay. You know what I'm saying? When you graduate from high school, you 18. You know, 9 times out of 10, you 18. You know what I'm saying? So
9 times out of 10.
And then at that point, your mama tell you, go get it by any means. Yeah. So yeah, I done bumped my heads a couple times. You know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's that whole, and I always everything I do in life is trying to make my mama proud and take care of my wife and kids and stuff. So yeah,
that's what's up. So I think when you look at that in the situation of it and how it all breaks down or whatever, you like when I heard the song, man, I was in a place where like my cousin and they was like, man, you heard this song? I'm like, nah, bro, we ride on a late night, and cause he playing it. I'm talking about. But he just playing it so high, I can't hear the words. Like, he just playing the knot. I said, bro, come on, man, take some of that, because I feel like I'm missing something. Man, he started playing it, and no joke, the following week, man, I go in the Juke House. Yeah. They two-stepping to it.
Yeah, that was, man, I had so many people telling me, like, stop trying to, don't post the older people two-step. I'm like, y'all crazy.
They two-stepping to it, bro. So I'm like, I don't even think he know, like, he getting the streets and the older ones. That's bridging the gap. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's the biggest thing in this world nowadays is we don't take time to bridge the gap. Some of them songs, bro, that people make, they don't even realize at the time, but those are timeless songs, bro. You see what I'm saying? When I seen that, I'm like, bro, they were in here two-stepping. But I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm right there with them, like, hey, come on. Let me, because it's just one of them things where it catch. And once the town love it, it's that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We're a hard town to please.
We're a hard town to please. Yeah. So no doubt. So we said wife and kids, right?
Yeah.
So man, like explain. So you living your life. So full-time job as well?
Yeah. I cut hair.
Okay, so
I'm a barber.
So you as a barber, a husband, a father, entertainer. Yeah. We ain't gonna say rapper. We're gonna say entertainer.
That's what I consider. I don't consider myself a rapper, an artist.
You know what I'm saying? Entertainer. Mm-hmm. How do you balance you?
It's tough. I got that strong woman behind me, and then I got like my supporting cast is amazing. Like I got my right hand, my first cousin, Rush. Yeah. And he keep my head, solid. Yeah. He keep me on. Sometimes I be wanting to give up, but he be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And just having that supporting cast is big. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah.
How do you get that time, though? Do you ever take that moment? Like, what does that moment look like? Because as men, we always trying to provide, trying to be that for our family and try to be that for everybody around us.
I don't get that moment.
Do you think it hurts, though?
Yeah, sometimes people be telling me to sit back and enjoy, what I done did or anything, but I'm just so caught up in trying to make it to where I don't get time, to enjoy it. Like he asked me today, like Rush asked me today, like what was one of the biggest shows I done did, and I couldn't tell him because I'm so caught up in the next thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the next thing, so I don't sit back and enjoy what I done did. I just keep going. Like,
so you ain't never had that moment?
I'm not satisfied.
Well, not satisfaction where you just riding and you just kind of looking like, man, I'm up a little bit right now.
I ain't. I'm not. Like, it's crazy, but I just feel like I ain't did nothing. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I didn't got the feature from Rich that was big, and I did, open up for Boosie and all that. You know what I mean? But it ain't it ain't nothing. Until I can get we not in a bad situation, but it's just until I can get my mama that, that Bentley truck. She really want that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And get my wife and all my people that I really love out of the situation they in, I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what motivated me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I'm going to challenge you, though, bro.
Yeah.
So this is my challenge to you. I'm going to get this out the way early because in my life, bro, I'll be 37 this year. Mm-hmm. I spent my whole life putting on for everybody that was around me. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it on a level like where I had to do this, that, or third, or whatever. They can read to it how they want to read to it. But my people, I wanted my people to be in a place where they can win.
Yeah.
Bro, it caused a lot of mental.
Yeah, it do.
It break your mental.
Yeah, I be wanting to just go somewhere and just yell or cry, you know what I mean?
But I'm going to challenge you to do that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't care if nobody's around, if somebody's around, even if it's just lookout point, even if it's long view, even if it's just riding, you take a trip. Even you take the trip and you got your family, just take a step away from it sometimes, bro, just to embrace it because we be so caught up on what's next that we lose track of the fact that we live in our dreams, bro. Yeah. Our dreams are everything right now. And sometimes you be like, man, I didn't even know I was living my dream. When you look back on it, before this podcast stuff, bro, I didn't even know talking to people, building relationships, made me something like my friend's therapist. Yeah. But I also needed a therapist because I had all their baggage, all their soul ties, all their hurt, all the things that they had went through, I had it. You see what I'm saying? And so when I had that, I ain't had no time to ever sit back and say, boy, I'm actually up. Yeah. Like not financially, but mentally I'm rich. You see what I'm saying? And you may not be number-wise, but you're rich, bro, because you get a chance to do something that it's 100,000 people right now that they would at a drop of a dime to be in your spot. So just so you don't burn the candle all the way out, you get a chance from me, big brother. Just take the time to let your emotions come, even just like I said, by yourself. Yeah,
that's why I use that's why music is big to me because I use that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of my songs and stuff. If people really sit back and go through my catalog, a lot of my music is my emotions. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it into that track.
Gotcha. So when it comes to like your kids, man. Yeah. And you're raising your kids. Do you feel like by you doing this now, as far as the music part and doing all of that, things like that, do you feel like you're doing it to give them like you can do that, anything you want to do kind of spiel? Yeah. Or is it one of them things where you feel like, hey, I could have, if I would have done this earlier, we would have been good, or you feel like you're at the place, the timing was right?
A little bit of both. Like I always tell my kids, don't ever say you can't do nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a little bit of both. I just tell them to push at their dreams and no matter what the time, whatever, if you can do it, do it.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Because like I said, man, I think our parents, a lot of times, I think they found themselves in a situation where they had to provide. Yeah. So their dreams were sitting on the sideline. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with my dad one time. He told me he wanted to be like all-around entertainer. But once he had my brother, he was like, nah, that's over. Yeah. Construction, here I come. You see what I'm saying? So I think with your kids looking at you and they get to go to school or they get to be around certain people and they're like, man, your daddy is, you know what I'm saying? That got to be a heck of a feeling as a father for them to see that, though, huh?
Yeah, it'd be dope. They be telling me and stuff, but yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. No doubt. Okay. So, like, when you started, like, this performing and stuff, like, how long did you know it was in you? As far as like the music part of being an entertainer?
Like my dad was a real big, like he's a pastor now, but he was like they had a gospel group. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And they the hooker singers, and he was the lead singer. So he's always try to have us perform, but I never did it. But my brothers never used to do it. But then I just it make me hold a tune. I can hold a note. So yeah. But my dad, man, he dope at singing. So I always had it in my dinner like. All my family, that's all we do, listen to music. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So he at young age, you at the church singing?
I went in the choir, but I stand up and sing. I went in the choir. Or like we had an Easter
speeches. Yeah. So instead of speaking, you sing. He like, hey, nah, my son ain't about to say that speech. I sing.
Sing, boy.
But that's cool though. Yeah. So do you remember like some of his like times of like hearing him sing and everything?
Yeah, he said like one thing my dad used to do, like if you hear my dad sing, he'd send chills through you. You know what I'm saying? Give them goosebumps. Like every time I heard him sing, he did that. So yeah, Pops was shout out to Pops. I would tell you what's up, Pop.
That's what's up. So with him changing the direction and going into the church and things like that, that gave you more of a foundation later on too to see like him grow one way.
Yeah.
Shift.
Yeah. That made me respect him a lot. Like
that's cool.
Turning from the world to what I mean.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I think that's dope because a lot of times we don't get a chance to see our parents.
Yeah, I seen him at his lowest
that's
too.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? I seen him at his lowest to where I see him now, and it's a blessing to just see him transform like that, like really in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like So
how did that make you feel? Like
it was tough. You know what I'm saying? Like around that time I was doing my thing in the streets, trying to figure it out.
Right.
He was in the streets too, but on the opposite end of what I was doing. So, and it was kind of tough. It broke me down at times. You know what I mean? But to see him turn around, it just made me respect him and, you know what I'm saying, understand him as a man.
No doubt. So with moms, what was that like?
That's my baby.
What was that like?
Her and my grandma, them my babies, yeah.
What was that like growing up?
Seeing a woman go through things, all that, you know what I'm saying, and still be able to smile and take care of business, you know what I'm saying, that's, man.
Yeah.
It makes me keep going what I'm doing now because I got to make sure, she's straight. So that just motivated me to keep pushing, man.
So you think you got more of your morals and values from them?
Yeah, my mom, my grandpa, like I was, yeah. They always taught me that. My mom's and grandpa and grandmother, that's who I was raised around. My daddy was in and out, but he always threw jewels at me in the process. Yeah. And, in the midst of him in the streets. But, yeah, Mom Deuce them? Yeah, Mom Deuce was it.
No doubt. I think when you look at it, like, sometimes it's weird because now when I'm with my kids, I got two. Yeah. So I got a 2-year-old and a 12-year-old. Yeah. So when I'm with them, and them same jewels that my parents was giving me, and I get to give it back to them now, sometimes it make you feel like, dang, am I?
Man, you sound like them.
I'm the old cat now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's cool to be the old cat. And it's because in our generation, you know what I'm saying, you didn't even think you'd make it past a certain age.
On everything. That's real.
So now that you're making it past it and it's coming to pass, it's cool to be that way. It's cool to hug my son and tell my son that I love him. Yeah. Is the dopest thing ever. Yeah. To hold my daughter's hand walking in the grocery store is the dopest thing ever because it teaches them so much by just little actions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was talking to the homies and we was just having a conversation like, bro, do you realize kids don't need anything? Like, they just need the time, right?
That's it.
So if you're looking at it now, when it comes to you, if you could take your kids, if you could put a bucket list or a goal together to take your kids somewhere, where would you take them?
Disney World.
Take them to Disney?
Yeah. That's what I want to take them.
That's what's up. Yeah. So my thing is with men, I want to inspire them, and not that you don't do it. Yeah. Because from what I hear and what I see and from what the vibe I get, you do it. But I want to inspire men to be the coolest dads that we can possibly be, bro, because it was a generational gap with us. I had my father. I was probably one of the fewer in my group. You see what I'm saying? Some of his stuff was tight. Yeah. The way he ruled with an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? My dad was left-handed. Yeah. So he come in the house and the room ain't clean. You thinking he about to swing with the right, the left come. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, after each altercation or whatever, he still said, I love you. Whereas later on down in life, when me and my mom vibing, her parents showed them love different. Yeah. It was material. It was bond. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can tell you on so many fingers how many times my mom said it as a kid to the point of endless with my dad. You see what I'm saying? Where most people don't get that. So when I got it, man, I ran with it, and I challenge all men because this is my mental health awareness month. We don't talk about it. We don't deal with it. We barely call our homies and say we're going through stuff. Yeah. Our kids will be everything to us. They'll be our backbone, but we don't even know how to talk to them sometimes because we caught up in everything around us. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that'd be my question to dads. Like, to be a cool dad is like the ideal thing. Where it used to be you want to be the cool dad, but the dad, when he was cool because of other stuff. Yeah. Genuinely, you want to be the dad that you be like, hey, can I come over your house? Because your daddy, he going to take us out to eat. Yeah. He going to let us do this, the third. You know what I'm saying? My pops took us to basketball games, high school basketball games. So I'm from Wyandotte County originally. So Slago and Wyandotte play.
Oh, yeah, that was a big game.
Pops suited up. He got he took the 7th and the 8th grade team. Got us all sitting there. We Metro Sports, you dig what I'm saying, as a kid. So now that my kids is getting older, my daughter, I get to take her to games. I get to take my son to games. It's gonna be cool. Yeah. So to be, you know what I'm saying, it's just one of them type of deals, man. So it's been cool. So when you look at like love, I would say love and like loyalty. What does that look like to you, per se?
That's big for me. That's like everything for me.
Break it down a little bit.
Like, I could say I love you all day, you know what I'm saying? But if I don't show you or prove to you that, it's just words, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's just words, you know what I mean? So you got to show me.
No doubt.
Like that's why they don't understand. Like this, me and my cousin, we cannot see each other for like years. Right. But when we come back to see each other, it's like we never left each other.
Like back on, like
yeah. So and that's why he my right hand. That's where I go, he go.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I think that too. Hold on, man. I want to let y'all know too. I got my guy coming. He gonna come over here with the Pure Hookah Lounge on Main, 34th and Main, KCMO. He always take care of, man. When y'all come here and see him, man, tell him good days, great nights, man. Sent you through here. Yeah. Got something going for us here in a second. But I think the loyalty and thing, I think that's a big thing. I think that, you know what I'm saying, more or less of anything, it'll be a situation where we'll lose track of it. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But in this music thing, what have you seen, like the good, the bad, and the ugly of it that you can kind of talk about of it?
I've been blessed to get a lot of good out of it, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of bad is you're going to get hate. You know, people going to say certain things about you that they don't know.
Right.
And they just get an assumption. I don't know. I've been blessed not to get a lot of bad, though. Not that I get, you know, to my face. Like, I don't. But, yeah, we try to, me and my team, we work hard at not being around that. You know, that vibe thing is big with us. Like, we try to stay away from negativity.
Right.
Like, people, they do come to me trying to put me in situations, but I just let them know that I deal with everybody. You know what I mean? Certain people that ask me how I feel about this rapper or this person, I'll be like, I just did a song with him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even if I didn't, I mean, just like I want to work with him. So it just shut it down. Yeah. We got to kind of shut negativity down. Like just, you ain't got to be out, man, get out. You ain't got to do all that. You know what I mean? You just shut it down. Like, hey, I'm cool with everybody. Yeah. And that's how I approach music.
I think that's been the biggest thing to me with this whole pod thing. When I first got into it, I'm like, man, how is this going to be? How is this, you know what I'm saying, how whatever. Man, I don't have no animosity with nobody. Yeah, no. And I want to interview as much people as I can. I don't care
who it is.
Whoever interviewed them before me, whoever interviewed them after me or whatever. I just want to talk to everybody because my lane is my lane, their lane is their lane. And we can get some money together and we just have some jewels later on to give other people. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So when we got the awards coming up, man. Got the awards. Let's
shout out to Terrell Ray, man. That's dope.
I haven't now. That's somebody that I do want to sit down and talk to. I want to talk to him, man, just because I want to see like what his mind for us with
he's a real genuine dude, man.
I always see him cutting up. You know,
he a fool, but he cool as a mud, man. I've been knowing dude for a while now. Like we used to go to the gym and hoop together. Like dude, real cool dude, man. Ain't nothing. I can't say nothing bad about dude.
Yeah.
He just he him. Terrell Ray. That's the homie.
He is who he is. He the mayor. He the mayor.
For real.
He put his time in.
Yeah.
So like, how does it feel to even be nominated to start off with? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, with the awards.
Yeah. It was an honor to do that. You know, like I performed at it last year and I was nominated for Barber, but this year just to be nominated for the best rapper was kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't make it, but it was just dope. It was dope.
That's what's up. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So how was the performance part of it, man?
Last year it was dope. Like when I performed, I treated it like it was art. BET Awards, you know what I mean? I walked the crowd and
that's what's up.
Like it's on YouTube. I got to when my performance stuff, but I walked the crowd.
That's cool.
Shook hands in the midst of me, you know, shout people out. It was dope, man. I enjoyed myself.
That's what's up. So you did that one?
Yeah.
Open for Boosie.
Yeah, that was crazy. I got to actually talk to Boosie. I had the verse right there, man, but you know.
Fumbled?
Nah, I didn't fumble. It was Kansas City.
Okay.
Nah, it was just something. We gonna do it though, but it was
That's what's up. So how was that? Like, okay, so like when you building up to get ready to go get on that stage, and you know it's time to perform. Like, what's that leading up to that? Them couple of hours or so. Like, can you kind of go through it a little bit for us?
I say my prayer. You know, thank God for putting me in this position.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just go out there and do my thing. Do your thing. And then the town they be repping too. They sing all the words. I don't even have to say all the words. They be saying it, so that'd be dope, man. So
I know that's a heck of a feeling.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hot 88, right?
Yeah, I was a Hot 88. No one on a Hot 88 for like what, a couple months or something like that. That was dope.
I'm saying though, but imagine me. You know what I'm saying? You riding.
Yeah.
And you ride down Vine.
Yeah.
Sunday, and you hear your song.
It'd be crazy.
And then some people might not even know who you are.
Yeah, I done had that happen to me plenty of times. Because when I put the song out, I didn't put my face on it.
That was genius, though.
Yeah, I just put like a bike training wheels off. And,
that was genius, though.
And people was playing it, and that's what I love about it because it was like all the views I got. You know, I got like 50K, but it was all genuine views. It wasn't I didn't pay for views or anything. So I feel like that's big. Especially the city Kansas City. It's hard to please, man.
Kansas City eats it on. They eat it on.
To get that from the town, I'm good.
That's good. That's good.
That was dope.
Nah, I think that's great because I think when I seen the cover, I'm like, he just want everybody to hear his music.
That's it.
It ain't even about me.
It ain't. And my team just started telling me to put my face on it, but I still don't. I either post like the EP I just dropped. I post the old like a baby picture of it. You know what I'm saying? Or I post like my grandma, like she was everything to me. So like that was my first album, so I put her on there.
Yeah, I get the same issue with one team.
Yeah,
he kind of get mad because he's like, bro, you don't never say your name.
Yeah,
I'm like, but it ain't about me.
Exactly.
He'd be like, nah, it is about you. Like, what you mean? I'm like this posting stuff.
Yeah,
that's different. Yeah, it's different. Just coming up, it wasn't that. You know, that was we don't do all that.
Nah.
So like it's different. So he teased me every time somebody say it, I always let him know. Like, bro, this ain't what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's cool. Yeah. What do you want your legacy to be? What do you want your legacy to be as far as your family and then as far as your profession?
That I gave it my all. Like I did everything I possibly can, or just to be able to look back and be like, he did it. You know what I'm saying? And he put his family in a position, just got his family out of the hood, mama happy, everybody is good. You know what I mean? That's and my kids to be like, that's my daddy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids ain't they're ashamed of their daddy. Yeah. Their parents and stuff. So for them to be able to say that's I won.
That's how you want.
Yeah, just be able to help my family. That's what I do. Like, that's it, man.
That's cool though. Yeah. I mean, that's cool because like I said, that legacy's so big, man. And I think people don't really give artists a credit because if you get a song and you mix and master it and you write it and you put it up and you get it out, man, you timeless. You're in the books forever. Yeah. That's like somebody playing in the NBA. They say it's 15 people on the roster and they be like, I'm in the dude on the bench that don't ever play. He's a scrub. Nah, bro. Like,
he was in the NBA.
I'm in the NBA.
Yeah.
I was in this league. This league of distinguished people that they don't let everybody in. So, bro, the fact that you're doing that is crazy. I think that people get lost in it. Like they look at like a rich and they be like, man, he ain't never won no. He hood Grammy.
Yeah, that's why I always like when I did the off the porch and all that stuff. Yeah, I shout them out because they really, you know what I'm saying? They legends of Kansas City. So why not? Yeah, why not?
So growing up, what was some of them other legends? If you can give me a few, you ain't we gonna forget a couple, but just give me
Tech.
Okay,
Rich for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like. You talking about just in music or just in general period?
However you want to do it.
Like I play ball, so like I used to look like Kobe Bryant is like everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude.
I'm a big time Kobe fan.
Like I'm big on like Martin Luther King. People like that. I like people I like leaders. You know what I'm saying? Like and stand on something and represent us as a culture. You know what I'm saying? So even LeBron, I'm not big on basketball.
But that off the court stuff is
amazing. Off the court is big. He like my favorite player because you don't see no stains in his, you know what I'm saying, his resume. Like he do everything right. And I commend him on that.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real. But I'm like you, I'm a big time Kobe fan.
Yeah.
So they kind of be.
Are you my guy then?
Nah, man, this is serious. I'm talking about when he had Smush and he be like, "Don't you shoot?"
Shoot, yeah, I remember that. I remember all that.
I'm talking Travis Knight. I'm talking like when it was bad. When it
Kwame Brown.
Yeah, I mean, but look, I ain't got nothing against Kwame. He in the league.
Yeah, he in the league, but he wasn't
in the league. That's all I can say.
Kobe made you not like him,
of course, but he was going. Kobe was just
he a different beast.
Yeah, but when you watch like that. Yeah. And then you turn around and watch like The Last Dance and you see where he got that from MJ.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That you have to be this way. But then you look at it towards the latter years where you start seeing him smile. And he on the shows and he like, man, I went out with him. And you like, for 2 Chainz to say, man, you never seen Kobe on no flyer in the club or nothing the whole time. I remember the farewell tour going to Oklahoma to see him play. And he ain't play. He sat out. I'm like, bro, I'm sick. But just to say I was in the same spot. Yeah, man. But big time Kobe, man.
Yeah, I actually went to Milwaukee and seen. He played the day before I got there. I went I went Friday evening. The game, we were supposed to go to that game, but I went to when they played Miami. Brandon Jennings was playing for them, and they like LeBron James, D Wade, and I didn't play. And I missed him, man. He just, I never got to see him play. I seen him play when I was younger when they played the Wizards here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but when he was the Mamba, that's when you really want to see him.
You want to see him cut up. You want to see him cut up. I'm talking about Space Boots, Crazy 8.
Man,
I
had
I've been there.
Begging moms for those ugly iron-looking boots.
Everybody like, bro, why you want them mugs? But I had the blue and yellow joints. I went to Slago, so I had the blue and yellow joints. I love them shoes.
You should know about Purcell then, huh?
Yeah,
that's where I went.
I know a couple guys. I know.
Shout out to Quinn Day.
Hey, listen. It used to be so funny because they used to go at it with some of my partners and stuff. Always saying them Boo.
Yeah,
with Wanda. So they would all do their thing, man. It used to be so funny but he used to always be like, "Hey, I ain't play in that level." You know what I'm saying? I was kind of a hardhead in that. I couldn't. My attitude was like, "You owe me something." I didn't have the quiet attitude of that. Nah, I'm a man. You gonna treat me like a man. My upbringing was different when it came to black and white at one point in time. So you felt a certain kind of
I feel you on that.
How
I
people
definitely
treat you like. And I don't. And then we had certain daddies that'd be in the gym doing the tryouts, and you like, bro, nah, I'm gonna get it. My dad, like, I'm not going up there doing all that. If you don't make it, you just don't make it.
You
know what I'm saying? So, but Q used to always, you see him out, he was always love. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see him now, it's always love, and we be little pickups run up. Man, he can play with me. I don't care. You know, he gonna set a screen for me. Let me shoot 100 times. We good. So I definitely know Q. It was good.
He was a college athlete in high school. Like, you know, the way the whole big heads in school. You know what I mean? That's my first time seeing a big head. It wasn't bobbleheads and all that crap. He had that in high school.
Man, listen, I remember pulling up.
That was crazy.
I think I had like a school dance or something. I was with one of my cousins, and his female cousin went there. And the rave on him, it was so
crazy.
I'm like, bro, I ain't never, like, Boo, Ryan and Shad and all the cats that, you know what I'm saying, went to school and played basketball, Jeff, you know what I'm saying, Malcolm, all of them.
I know everybody you talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they were that dude. Like, cause, I came out of 03, so it was that. Don't get me wrong. But coming over there seeing that, man, that was mind-blowing.
Like, he the best player I ever played with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was tough. Yeah. And he was tough, man. He's different.
That's what's up. So you played at Purcell?
Yeah.
And did you get a chance to go to college, or did you want
I went to college. I tore my Achilles.
Where'd
you know what I'm saying? I went to Penn Valley my first year.
Okay.
And then I went from there. I went to Calvary University. So I played, and then my sophomore year I was up for Player of the Year, but then I tore my Achilles.
Gotcha. Out of there.
Yeah, it was done.
So is that? Where
I tried to come back, but it was tough.
Is that where the music kind of lit up into?
Yep. And then I lost my grandma, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I had to find a. I started cutting hair, then I just started doing music.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Do you understand? You got a jack of all. You like a jack of all trades.
It's a blessed God, man.
That's all God. But you got basketball. You got, you know what I'm saying, music, barbershop. Probably some other stuff that you too proud to say that you've done. Probably done painted a couple bedrooms. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real talk.
For real, you see what I'm saying? So that's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, it is.
To have all them intangible, like, that's a blessing, man. You got stories for days. Yeah. I know you got to have, like, some good college stories, like where you.
I got a record at Calvary I had 20 and a half.
20 and a half?
Yeah, it's a lot of, man.
I mean, that's cool, though.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, man. I feel like if I say that type of stuff or go about things like that, I'm bragging. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
them was facts.
I know it's facts.
This was what we call stats. Like, you can Google me. Like,
you can Google me.
You can say that, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's some people out here that say it, and you be like.
I joke around my friends and my partners and my cousin and them like, Google me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like it. Ain't. It's just me playing around, but I don't. Yeah.
Okay. So if you think not getting hurt.
I was going to China. I was already. I had my cousin. He had everything set up for me to Like my cousin, he was in the streets, free him, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he had everything set up, like my passport ready and everything. I was going to go to China.
Put up numbers. You was ready.
Yeah, I was ready, but I went back. If I'd have went that before my sophomore year, I'd have, but then I went back and tore my Achilles, you know what I'm saying? And that's what happened.
Do your kids want to play sports?
Yeah, my daughter run track. My son play basketball. Yeah.
Are you on him?
Yeah.
Are you
I'm that dad.
You LeVar Ball like I got here?
Yeah.
Is it fun for him still? Or you
Yeah. I make sure it's fun. Like
sure?
I make sure that's what he want to do before I can,
Okay.
Yeah, but he tough. He tough. I ain't gonna just say that because he's my son, but he tough.
And then baby girl run the track.
Yeah, she tough. She had took a break from him, but she back.
Yeah. So like, I guess my biggest fear is like pushing it on my kids.
Yeah.
Play football, play basketball until high school, but like AAU type
Yeah.
stuff. But my biggest fear is like pushing it on the kids.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want to do. I wanted it to be something they wanted to do. You know what I mean? I didn't want to just play ball because I didn't. Nah.
So he came out of nowhere, like
He been playing for a while, and then when it was time for he had 8th grade. So I just asked him do you really want to do this? And he like, yeah. I'm like, do you really want to do this?
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly.
Let's get it then.
That's what's up. Left hand, right hand, everything.
He
tight.
right hand.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna be on you there. You just said you out here breeding athletes.
You about to hear about him?
All right, I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be on it, man. I was like my little brother.
Yeah.
He wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, bro. You want to get to it?
Yeah.
He like, bro, but I need you to help me. I'm like, all right. So I'm looking up, asking questions.
Yeah.
Send him to this person. Send him to this person. And towards the end, man, them girls got him. You know how it goes. It's really on some he got game type stuff. It's some options that'll get you. Yeah. And them girls had him, man. Had him wide open.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to my cousin Cortez Howley, man. He just committed to KCK.
That's what's up.
He went prep. It didn't go too well, but now he at KCK. Just shout out to him. Yeah.
That's what's up. Man, that's cool, man. I think that's cool, man, to see you get to change roles.
Yeah.
That's good. So right now, music, what's the next thing? Like you got what's in the pocket? Like coming up soon?
I'm working on. I stay in the studio, but I got some shows coming on the 28th. I got a show at Motor Mansion. Me and Two Gun and Doris Chanel. Yeah, we doing a show at Motor on the 28th.
Gotcha.
I got a couple shows I'm about to do. I ain't got the right dates and stuff, but yeah.
And so then check this out. I get on Instagram.
Yeah.
I see a cat in a soldier uniform. Hey, listen, they fooling with us.
Yeah. That was
like
dope.
you just said, we were just talking.
Yeah.
Like, they fool with you. How was that, man?
That was dope. It was dope. It was dope. It was just something that happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's dope.
That was what the video concept, even that part was, I think, your original video to the song. I think that I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't expecting that sound from me. But I love doing that type of music.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So you think you're gonna do like a double disc to give us like both of it, or you can kind of split it down?
I just try to throw it in there every now and then, you know what I mean? But I want to do a whole disc like that. Just
you think later on?
Yeah, I'm yeah.
That'll be cool, man.
Yeah.
I think that because like when I heard, I'm like, this.
Yeah.
Then I looked, I'm like, okay, that's the same person.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Like a lot of my people that really in tune with my music, they like, yeah, keep doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing this. And they just I love music, man. I love music. I don't care if I'm like that's country, rock and roll. If I can do it and pull it off, I'm going to do it. Yeah. So
that just because just trial and error, just hearing it?
Yeah, trial and error. Yep. And
yeah. What's the studio sessions like, man? Like, are they just kind of like
just chill? You know, we gonna smoke some weed,
do your thing,
drink, we go chill. You know what I mean?
Just, set the tone.
Yeah, set the tone.
Yeah. And then it's just everything come out.
Yeah.
So when we was doing Training Wheels, so like, was it a moment? When you know that fade to black moment where you know like this the one I'm gone.
Yeah. That was like I said. That was like the quickest song I ever wrote.
How long did it take you?
It took me probably 2 days.
Yeah.
Like I went in there first and did first Tito sent it over. I heard it on his Instagram. I'm like, bro, send me that.
He was just this is just a cat that make beats or something.
Yeah,
like
Tito, he the one made the beat. Yeah,
Tito
made the beat.
I'm familiar with the other ones or whatever. So like,
yeah, Tito made the beat, and I heard it on his Instagram, and I was like, man, send me that beat. In the midst of me telling him to send a beat, I was already writing the hook, and then I wrote it. Then I went to the studio, laid the hook. Then I just went through the process and did one verse. Then Then I went back to the other one. It was
That was it.
Yeah. Then I sent it to DJ Mac, and Mac broke the knob on that joint. He went crazy, and I was like, yeah, that was when I first heard it. And then he kept hearing. He was like, man, this is it. He played on Shade 4-5, and man, it just went crazy. Then people started calling my cousin Rush was like one of the first people to call me like, man, your song's on the radio. I'm like, what? So I hung up on him. He hate when I do that, but I hung up on like in the midst of him talking.
Cut the radio on?
Turned the radio on, told my wife, and then I instantly drove to my brother's house.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he hugging me, we playing it. I'm like, dude, this is dope.
That's crazy, bro. Like, because like I look at it different, bro. Like, I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
Them is the moments like you say, them goosebumps moments when Pops is singing, bro.
Yeah.
That's your goosebumps moments, bro. But like to me, to see another man do it, to see another person do it, bro, I'm cheering for you, big brother.
That's what's up. I appreciate that.
Because, bro, that's something that people don't get a chance to do, bro. Like you got to think like this is Hot Day when we was a kid.
Yeah,
This is back when they used to play Mark Morrison on the late night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is where you have to run all 8 songs down in order to get you a free concert ticket. Yeah. This is the city that we grew up in. You see what I'm saying? And then somebody talking about something that's even worth listening to is a whole other thing. Yeah. Like stuff like that give me geek. To see people win like that, bro, like that give me geek. So I know
when it hit me, what make me happy and make me really smile is when I can look at my people, my cousins and stuff, and they really looking at the song like, damn, that's really him. He not, you know what I'm saying? It's true. Facts. Like, this is really him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what make me like, dang, okay.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because my cousins is a lot of them in the streets, so they really be like, yeah, that's him. You know what I mean? He ain't putting the 2 on the 10 or nothing. This is really him. So get that. And then, like you said, the juke houses go down there and they actually playing, they dancing and enjoying themselves to my music. That's dope.
No, Joe, you going to make me go tonight just to see if I can get her to play it tonight. You know what I'm saying? So he going to play it.
Definitely be playing that
Woods is going to play it.
Yeah, that's my guy.
I'm trying to get him on here. He said, I don't really do all that talking, man.
Yeah.
So that's definitely, that's crazy, man. What made you pick Rich, though?
I've been wanting to work with Rich, like, man, forever. Like, and then he reached out to me. He actually he reached out to me, and I sent him one song called Plug. Yeah. So I'm like, that'll fit him better. But he's like, nah, I want in on that. You know how man, I want in on that.
The best,
Gee, I want in on that. So then he did it. He did his verse and sent it to me. I'm like, dang, bro, I didn't say, you know what I mean? He did it, but you can't say no to the big homie. You know what I'm saying? So he did that, sent it. Then we've been doing ever since we've been doing music.
Have you? So y'all got some stuff coming too?
Yeah, we got another song called Mama Told Me.
Okay, you better let me see it out of this one.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
And then is it like one of them things where other people try to get on it too, or they doing their versions of it?
Yeah, so then I started like, man, I try to get Tech and Popper when he heard, he like, yeah. When I asked him, he like, oh yeah, most definitely.
So you gonna do a big one?
Yeah, I got it's out right now. The remix with me, Popper and Rich, but Tech, it got to him late. You know what I'm saying? So if he hop on it anytime, you know what I mean? He can definitely do it.
He can definitely do it.
So,
turn it down. That's crazy, man. Yeah. So who else, like other people, like right now, man? If you could put together like Dead or Alive, you can put you 5 or 6 together. You want to work with musicians. It don't matter, country, R&B, rap,
anybody, but like in the like really working out, like man, Roddy Ricch, Lil Baby, Mo3, man, Chris Brown.
I think that's
man. It's a lot of it's a lot of people I wouldn't mind working with.
That's crazy, man. Like that's a blessing, big brother. Like just to see it, like I said, like
Boosie, like when I got outside, I mean cut you out, but with Boosie, when I did the show to go up there and talk to him, he like come up here, you know, so after we got off the stage, and he was like, boy, I like that song.
Yeah.
It was like he was like, I normally charge this, but this one I'm gonna charge you because I like this song.
He wanted to do
a
piece on the song.
Yeah, on Training Wheels, and I'm like, dang, that's dope.
Come on now. So
he was a regular dude. He wasn't arrogant. Humble, cool dude.
I like that.
And it was just everything didn't go right. You know what I mean? But we gonna do it though.
You gotta do it. Just
we gonna do it. Yeah.
That's crazy because man, you know, everybody get on here by coming all the time, man. But when he comes up,
he killed his
and he got a catalog, man.
A crazy catalog. His stage performance is dope. He hype. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So when you think about like when you see that they gotta inspire you.
Yeah.
To keep pushing till you have like the same longevity.
It definitely,
if not longer.
Yeah, it definitely do.
Is it big? Is it big on you like awards and like the Grammys?
Yeah, I want one of them. Definitely want,
Yeah.
Or just being even in the the conversation with them would be dope. You know what I'm saying? And I be loving when people try to compare me to people, but like a lot of people can't compare my music to nobody.
Right.
They be trying to, but then they be like, nah, you don't know. You know what I mean? But just to be brought up, you know what I mean, is big for me too. Just Kansas City, especially. You know how Kansas City is. Just to be brought up like, he hard.
Nah, that's real, man. That's
big.
Like, that's real. Like I said, to hear it.
Yeah.
And it's coming back around again. And summer coming again. I'm like, bro, and people outside now.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother knock to it now. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you said.
Because it's just different, man. But, man, first of all, again, I thank you, bro, just for, you know what I'm saying, on that. I tell people all the time, so when I be hitting people, I say my same passage.
Yeah.
Hey, for a coach, I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
One of the few.
Yeah.
No problem, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm man, but anybody want to work, let's work, and I'm with it.
And I thought that was the coolest thing. So I'm to my man, he's like, what? I'm like, right back. I'm talking about like, yeah,
let's do it.
And I'm like, this is crazy because when you like 10, 12 in, and they, the homegirl was on here a couple weeks ago. She said everything you need, you already have, right? Just ask. He get on me all the time, like, bro, just ask the person, bro. They gonna need to tell you yes or no. I'm like, nah, man, I don't want to seem like that.
Yeah, that's I get you. That's what I be on too. Like sometimes I be scared, like, man, I don't want to forget it. You know what I mean?
I remember living in Houston.
Yeah,
we went to these. They used to have these like AIDS walks, autism walks, and all this other different stuff. I mean, an AIDS walk for my job. Bun B is probably standing 4 or 5 people from you. I'm so Kansas City alive mentally that I can't walk up to this man and tell this man like, "Hey, bro, as a kid, I grew up listening to you in YGKC." And the first thing I'm on some. Remember Ice Cube and Players Club? We have to make my money like him. I'm on that type of time.
Yeah.
But this is somebody that I grew up listening to. You see what I'm saying? I was too prideful as a man to just walk up to the man.
Just give
his hand, give him his flowers. That's a version of giving another man his flowers. So I think that's what we need. I think a lot of men don't know how to do that. And when they go into it and they try to process that thing, man, they so busy worried about, man, I don't want to look like this or I don't want to look like I'm thirsty. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's how when I was in Houston, man, like I was at the Galleria and a dude walked up to me like, bro, I like with your shirt, bro. I'm like, what? And I'm kind of like, Kansas City. I'm like, what? He like, nah, I'm trying to tell you I like your shirt. And I'm like, all right, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? But he just showing love.
And I think that's the biggest thing that we got to learn and teach the next generation. It's okay not to be so 0 to 100 on go mode. Because everywhere we go, believe it or not, for some reason, they love Kansas City.
Yeah, they do.
I'm talking about sitting in Atlanta and talking. They're like, are you from there or you just got the hat
on? Yeah.
I'm from there. Hey, man, sit down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
They show crazy love.
They show crazy love. In Miami.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Playing it. We all playing football in the sand, talking stuff, joking, playing around. You from there, or you just got the hat on?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm from there. Hey, man, tell me, y'all. And they crack a Force 48 joke to kind of figure you out. Then after they feel like, man, you good. When I lived in Houston for a few years.
Oh, yeah.
So when I was living there, man, it was always that kind of love. Oh, man, it's something about y'all that y'all just different. Y'all don't really be tripping. And then you're not impressed on certain things because you grew up with little to nothing.
You
see what I'm saying? But I challenge everybody, older cats, you got to give it to them on a younger scale. Like, hey, bro, you don't got to be that. Yeah. And I think that's the hardest thing right now is trying to find that balance.
Yeah, that's why I've been like pushing the whole change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like all the, you know, they be like, oh, you Jeffing, and you know, because you're showing love. You know, that ain't Jeffing. It's just like you said, giving flowers. Let them know, like, hey, bro, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to change the narrative. It ain't Jeffing.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
Hashtag changing narrative.
Yeah.
I ain't wrong with that. I'm wrong with you. I'm wrong with you on that.
That's what our problem is. We just so big on that. Like, man, let's work.
That's it.
It just work.
That's it. I mean, because all the music, the love, the bond, all that stuff it's gonna show good faith later on down the line.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's cool because you, like I said, man, a shirt, I get you into an argument and you ain't even thinking nothing of it, but you just so It's different. Even riding down the street and you throw your hand up, bro, you don't know me?
Yeah.
What are you waving at me for? Like, that's sad.
That is.
That's sad, bro. Like that's a sad thing. And then you go somewhere, we go out of town. Say we go out of town on a Thursday, and we there till Monday. Yeah. It take us till Sunday to get out of that mode.
Yep.
By that time, you done kicked it, had a good time. But you got to go back home and get back into the mode. So it's dang near like you in the mirror pumping your, like mentally in a mental mirror, like, I got to get back Kansas City. I can't let this be this. Everybody I've ever taken out of town with me. That's why I say road trips, I'm big on that. Yeah. Because I want you to see other stuff versus these same blocks that we all ride and argue and fight over. So everybody I've ever taken, whether my homegirls, my cousins, old lady cousins at the time, whatever, it took them 2 or 3 days
to really get out of it.
To get out of that mind frame. Because they looking around like, bro, why is everybody like partying and
having
dancing?
dancing.
Like they dancing. It's grown men
dancing. Yeah, having a good time.
And they're just kicking it, having a good time. Yeah. So if you could give the young you some game, young you, what would you say to the young you?
Stop all the bull. Just really just all the politics and all that stuff, let that go, man. Just especially if you're doing music, let it go because it ain't going to get you nowhere. That violent music and all that, just really, I don't know, just, man, motivate them. And
you're talking to yourself, though.
Yeah.
You're talking to a young yourself.
Yeah.
You got to tell yourself, like, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to look yourself in the mirror. Yeah. That's what you'll tell yourself, just the politics.
Yeah, all that, man, because I deal with a lot of that at times, you know what I'm saying, where I was raised. Right. You can't deal with this certain person, you can't work with this certain person, but I'm over all that. Yeah. I'm working with anybody and everybody. I don't care where you from, none of that. So that's what I'm doing now. Like when I do my shows, I'm going to reach out to people, you know what I'm saying, like they close the line, like, hey, if it's cool, can I wear your, or I have to buy it or whatever the case may be. I'm going to wear your brand when I perform. Like on the 28th, I'm rocking Deep Rooted. They clothing line.
That's what's up.
So they hooking me from head to toe up with a fit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fun.
Nah, I'm for all that.
I got my own clothing line. You know what I'm saying? But it's
What's up?
It's called Humble Beast. We in the midst of getting everything together.
I mean, you got something for the big players, you know.
Yeah.
Little guys, I need something for the bigger guys, man.
Well, yeah, I'm rocking with whoever doing something. Let's rock. Let's get it.
Man, I'm big on that. I was talking to the homie colleague, and he was just like, bro, I wear everybody clothes.
Yeah.
I fool with everybody, so I do. I'm just pushing my brand right now, of course. Yeah. But eventually I want to get to the point where I can wear everybody's stuff.
Yeah, why not?
It's another platform for their stuff to be on it. Yeah. And it's me and they stuff. I don't think I'm nobody, but they do. So that's where
you're definitely somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the sense, no, we somebody, but like, you know, you be like, I ain't that, but I do want to wear everybody's stuff. I think that's major though, because a lot of people be like, I'm only gonna take my people with me.
Yeah, nah,
that's cool though, man. Like like that's like I can't stunt you. So before we get out of here, man, I do this thing. It's called emergency contacts. Things in life happen, right? So you might be in a situation where you're somewhere and you need to make a phone call. Who's the first person you call?
My wife.
Okay, of course, self-explanatory. Yeah. She gonna come. She ain't asking no
question. She ain't about to play.
She pulling up.
It don't matter where I'm at. She pulling up.
All right, so I tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
You and your wife together?
Yeah.
Who you calling next?
Rush.
Okay. I'm gonna do for kicks and giggles. You, your wife, and Rush together. Who you calling? You see that deep breath right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the land of the law.
Yeah.
As men, as people, as human beings, we must have at least 5 people that we can call. Yeah. When you look in your phone right now, you got maybe 20 plus numbers you can call. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when you think about going through something, who you can call, your numbers go so.
Yeah, I got some people I can could call, like my manager, my cousins. I got a couple people I can call, but it's like I know what you're saying though.
I always have that list. Last year I went through a dark spot. I had a list, but the list was so long that it became so small. Yep. Because some people felt like I can pick this line, I got to pick this side. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't say this. But they was with me doing this. But after that, it became something different. You see what I'm saying? So it showed me sometimes you don't have what you think you have.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
I just went through that, man. That's crazy you say that. I just
through it. Talk about it.
Yeah, went through that, man. I don't want to.
Not too much. I mean,
too much, but you realize who really your people. I'm big on like knowing your relationship with that person. Like, you can say you my best friend or you can say you my partner. I'm big on that. If you my partner, you my partner. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to treat you accordingly. If you my best friend, I'm going to treat you like as a best friend. I'm going to know your kid's name.
Right.
On birthdays, I'm bringing the present. You know, all that. So, but now I just start realizing, like, a lot of people ain't your partner. A lot of people ain't your best friend.
That's equal opportunities.
A lot of people ain't your sis, your bro. You know what I mean?
No, don't get it twisted.
Twisted, yeah.
And it's good because it come off their lips, but it ain't good until it come off their actions.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to learn, man.
It's okay.
and listen, that was the hardest part for me.
Yeah.
Was to learn that it's okay.
Yeah.
Because I used to be like, man, ain't no way, man. They love me because I love them.
Yep.
Because I get them to shut off my back.
That's crazy.
Because I take them wherever they want to go.
Yeah.
Even if we got 10, I don't care if I had 8 on it.
Yep.
We got 10.
10,
You see what I'm saying? But as you start looking at it and you see the shift, I really think it's really God moving people out your way.
Yeah.
But you so busy trying to hold on to them. Like, man, I don't want to seem like I took my people's away and forgot about them. You know what I'm saying?
On everything.
So it's one of them things, man. You see what I'm saying? Because you'll meet people new in your life, right? And you'll feel like, man, I've been knowing you all my life and only know them 2-3 days, 5 days. It's weird like that.
It is, though.
And it changes. It evolves. So example, like you cutting hair, right?
Yeah.
I see a good video. You didn't got tied in with something and somebody that everybody idolize on, but he looking at you as just a normal person.
Yeah, that's just like Tyreek. Like, it's bigger than just cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? That's my partner. Like, me and my wife go to his Christmas events, New Year's, all that. We get invited, like, or homies trips. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm invited. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And I only been knowing him, like, he been in the league ever since been in the league. 3 years, 4 years now. So, yeah.
But see, that got to be something that say something about what your parents gave you.
Yeah.
What life has humbled you enough to get on you and become inside of you, so he can feel the vibe. Is what I'm saying. So when he caught that vibe, he look at you like, hey man, I'm good with you because you good. You treat me good.
Yeah, because I don't ask him for anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, what you want? What you need? What can I do to help? You know what I'm saying? So and I'd be like, man, just put me in the right, you know, in the right place. Put me in front of people, and I do the rest. You know what I mean? So yeah, he know that I ain't coming with my hand out. Everything he do, you know what I'm saying? Like with the video that I got out now, like this with him, like it was just something we were sitting around talking, and I'm like, bro, you want to get in the video? He like, yeah, why not? Yeah. This is what we do anyway. We play ball together and talk, you know, why not do it?
Yeah.
So he was all with it, like his little celebrity games, I play in it.
That's what's up.
He just really my partner. He really a cool dude, humble dude, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Like, I think that, like I said, man, again, bro, people get so caught up and they trying to figure out the hows and the whys that they miss the moment, bro.
Yeah.
You in a real moment. And right now we waiting on the right phone call, right?
Yeah, that's all we waiting on.
So this time here soon we should be getting some good news.
Hopefully guys will
get some good news here soon.
Yeah, guys will. I got a couple of things coming up, so guys will. I hope everything play out right.
That's what's so much. I appreciate you again for coming.
I appreciate you,
man. Listen, before we get up out of here, give them your handles again where they can reach you at.
You can reach me at YGKC. You can just put it in anywhere. YGKC on Facebook, Instagram is YGKC5, Snapchat YGKC. Just type YGKC in whatever, it pop up. You know what I mean? So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So like I tell everybody all the time, man, never goodbye. I always see you later.
Yeah.
May God be your direction and we be your seatbelt till we see each other again, man. Y'all be cool, be safe.
Yeah.
What's good with you? How the fans doing? Everybody Gucci? Slow motion. I wanna thank y'all for tuning in. All the strong women.